Welcome back to Dickin' Around Outdoors. Today, we're going to make beef jerky, one of the most quintessential camping foods that there is, and we love it. The whole family loves this recipe. We did this a couple years ago, but today we're going to reprise it because we're going to make some slight modifications to it. First off, we're going to cure it so that it's more shelf stable so we can take it on trips without having to keep it cool. And we're going to smoke it in the Z-Grill's pellet grill instead of using the dehydrator. So hang around, we're going to show you the process, we're going to take you through the smoking, the marinating, what the ingredients are, and then we're going to show you the final product. So let's get started. And the ingredients for this recipe couldn't be simpler. The first ingredient is beef, and I like to use center round, and this round has been run through our meat tenderizer on our KitchenAid. In my previous video, I used a hand crank or a hand tenderizer. We've picked up this automatic one and it just speeds the process up dramatically. And our other ingredient, which is actually a combination of ingredients, of course, is our marinade. And this marinade is a combination of soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, honey, ground pepper, onion powder. The recipe does call for liquid smoke, but since we're going to do this on our pellet smoker, we're going to leave that out. We also have a few red pepper flakes in here. And as I mentioned earlier, we want this to be shelf stable for travel and for longer periods without having to be refrigerated. So we do have a half a teaspoon of #1 curing pink salt in here to cure this meat. So the next step is we just need to marinate this, and we're going to do that for probably 24 hours, maybe a little bit longer, and then we're going to get this on the smoker. And we're just going to go ahead and marinate this in our container here. So we're going to put a little coating down at the bottom. Since this has cure in it, we want to make sure all the meat gets some on it. Then we're going to just layer the meat in and then just keep that process up. Layer of meat, layer of marinade. All right, we've got a nice coating of marinade on everything. We're going to go ahead, cap this, throw it in the refrigerator, and probably every few hours we're going to go in, we're going to kind of mix things up, and then we'll let it go overnight. All right, now we're just going to go for a couple hours and then come back and do some rotation. And after the first 2 hours, this is what we look like. We're definitely getting there, but we're going to let this go, check it in another hour to see how it's doing. But so far, it looks really good. We are about 4.5 hours in, and I think this jerky is done. It looks very good. So the jerky's had a chance to cool down now, and we've had a chance to taste it. And as you can see, hope you can see that, the texture is just perfect. It's cracking, but it's not breaking apart. The texture is chewy, but it is tender. So I would say a 1/4 inch is a great size to use on your pellet grill. Flavor-wise, it seems that the marinade's enhanced a bit. Maybe it's because there's not liquid smoke in the recipe, but it seems to sort of be, I don't know, just maybe stronger or something like that in a good way. And the smoke that we got off the pellet grill is subtle. It's there, but it's not overpowering. You taste the marinade more than you taste the smoke. It's more of a complementary flavor. So overall, this is great. And I encourage you, if you like to go camping, if you're going on a road trip and you want a snack, this is a great way to do it at a fraction of the cost of buying the packages in the stores. As always, if you like this type of content, take a moment to hit that sub button in the lower right-hand corner, give us that thumbs up, and share this with your like-minded friends. We are going to put the recipe for the jerky marinade down below, as well as a link for the buy one, get 10 free promotion that Z-Grills has right now. It's a really unique promotion. And if you're considering a Christmas pellet grill, you might want to check that out before you buy anything. And as always, take care, and we'll see you outdoors.